Yeah, so today I linked with this nigga I met a few weeks ago out with my friends. This nigga been texting me for weeks talking to himself. Why I didn't block him, bitch, I don't know. But today I was bored and I had time, so he texted me like, can we meet for drinks? And I'm like, yeah, meet me here. They got the best fucking oysters in Atlanta, like hands down. So I'm like, yes, I can get some content. Come on. It's so good. Y'all, when the fourth one came out, he was looking at me crazy. I didn't give a fuck. I'm like, baby, you invited me out. I'm gonna eat, and I was coming anyway. But I ain't gonna lie, no, I wouldn't have did all that, but I did do all that. It was so good. I was not expecting it to be that good. Oh my God. It was just so good. Like I had to. It was so good. So after that, I'm like, baby, what's next? What I'm about to eat? These potatoes, they were so good. And the crab cakes, everything was so good. 10, baby. Why the fuck this bitch ass nigga say he going to the bathroom and never come back? The fuck? I'm like, hold the fuck on. It's been like 10, 20, 30 minutes, bitch. What the fuck this nigga at? Had to end up grabbing a tab, bitch. Nigga left me with his little one fucking drink. Yeah, bitch. I'm so glad bitch keep me some money, cause what? That was crazy to me. And I said, bitch, you run out on the tab. He talking about I'm offering you to drink. The fuck are you talking about, bitch?
Yo. Oh man. Hey. Okay, guys. So listen. listen. So this is another one of those. This is genius. This is genius level shit. Let's be clear. This is genius level shit. This was literally just a promo for that place in Atlanta called Fontaine's. Okay. That's literally all it was. Okay. But okay. These skits are trying to go viral. But this one, I love this one because it's a great promo for that place. You know how many people gonna go try that place just because of this shit? Listen, it was scripted. It's another skit. Okay, it's a whole nother skit. Now, the reason why I'm mad, right? First of all, why I'm pissed, she didn't use none of the damn cocktail sauce. You know how good cocktail sauce is on seafood? Not to mention oysters. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I like oysters and shit like that. And cocktail sauces. And it looked like they had some garlic paste or some shit in there. Man, I would have loved to try that garlic sauce with the garlic sauce with the cocktail sauce, that red shit. And the red shit in the middle is cocktail sauce for you cats who don't really fuck with seafood like that. But cocktail sauce is so good on shit, not just Tabasco. You need the cocktail sauce, bitch. But there was no dude. There was no thing. It was literally just a promo for that place in Atlanta. So make sure y'all go check out Fontaine's in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Let me pull it back so y'all can see what it is. Yeah. Make sure y'all go to Atlanta and check out Fontaine's because this was just a genius level promo for this spot. That's it. That's all this was. There was no guy. And they ordered shit. Fontaine's probably, helped her to stage the whole thing. They probably gave her that like little glass of wine to show that there was somebody sitting on the other side. Cause you notice she was all close up in the thing and only showing her side of the table. You get what I'm saying? So it was a genius level marketing campaign for Fontaine. So shout out to them. However, this is still one of those situations where it's an exaggeration of the truth. And I'll give you guys a personal story. I had a similar situation where I invited a woman out for drinks, right? I invited this chick out for drinks and we got to the spot. We chilling, we vibing, I got my arm around her. We flirting and talking and stuff. And so we ordered drinks. The waitress came and we ordered drinks, right? Still cool, everything cool. Then she reaches for the food menu. And I say to her pretty much immediately. I said, oh, you trying to get food? And she was like, yeah, I'm a little hungry. I'm gonna just get a little appetizer or something. I said, okay, that's cool. Just keep in mind that this was for drinks, so you could get whatever you want as far as food, but I'll just be paying for the drinks. She said, so you're not paying for my appetizer? I said, no. I said, I'll pay for your drinks, whatever you want, but I will not be paying for any food. I'm just here to have drinks. And she was like, oh, okay. And her demeanor kind of changed a little bit. I mean, she tried her best not to let it be so obvious, but her demeanor kind of changed a little bit. And then she said, yeah, so I got to go to the bathroom real quick. And she took her purse with her and everything. Went to the bathroom. Now, this was the first date. I could understand you taking your purse because you don't know me from a can of paint. I could be here to rob you or whatever. That's cool. No problem. But what she did not anticipate was that the only exit to the restaurant or to the, it was a restaurant, to the place, it was like a sports bar spot. The only exit was on the way back out. So she had to pass me to leave. Because as soon as I saw her get up, I knew I knew the date was over. You understand? Because she was like, you're not going to pay for my appetizer? I said, no. So so I see her walking past because she got to walk past me to leave. That was where they seated us. So I said, hey, what's up? And she was like, I'm good. And then she kept walking. So I got up and left too, but I ain't paying for these drinks. And luckily the waitress ain't bring the drinks to the table yet. So so we basically walking back out to the parking lot together. And I'm like, so what's the problem? And she was like, you ain't gonna pay for my appetizer. She sounded like this chick from the fucking video. You know, that fucking look. Let me explain something to you fellas about a woman's, the way a woman talks. Right. Of course, there's slang and, the American accent and slang dialect and all that shit is whatever it is. There's something about certain types of way people talk where you can hear the laziness in their vernacular. You know what I'm saying? Like you can hear like just that tone, that I fucking hate that tone. But anyway, she had that same type of tone, like, well, you ain't gonna pay for my appetizer. When you hear that, guys, that's a red flag right there. Or maybe like a high orange red flag, like right there between orange red. I mean, not every woman who speaks like this is necessarily means that she's not a good type of woman. Not, you know what I'm saying? But just be on the lookout. Take caution when you hear that. When you start hearing that shit. Anyway, so I'm like, listen, this is just the first date. And, there's a certain way that I do things. If I offer you drinks, then that's what it's going to be. And she's like, well, there's a certain way I do things, too. And as soon as she said that, I was like, yeah, like my brain just shut the fuck off because look, guys, there's a rule that I have. Lead her or leave her. Lead her or leave her. If I'm leading an experience, right? I mean, pretty much any experience that a woman is having with me, I'm leading it because I'm the man. That's what happens. My philosophy is lead her or lead. Once a woman shows me that she is here for her own agenda, everything is done. Like we're done. The entire situation is cut. We don't need to speak anymore. So once she said, well, I have a way that I do things too, I was like, exactly. You're not the woman for me. You go your way, I go mine. So I walked to my car and she went. I don't know where she went. I walked to my car and I was up out of there. I was gone. You understand what I'm saying, guys? Understand that in certain situations, it may seem like a harmless gesture, right? Where it's like, hey, you invite someone out to drinks and the place also serves food. And she doesn't even ask you, or she doesn't even say, I know you only offer drinks, but I didn't get a chance to eat today. And because I've been in situations where a woman's like, I didn't get a chance to eat today, and I don't want to just put this alcohol on me because I don't know how how I might feel. So do you mind if I get do you mind if I get something to eat? And I've been in situations where the woman, she automatically knows that she's paying for it. She's paying for the food. And she's like, would you like me to get you something as far as food? Because she understands what I'm doing. Because she understands, look, if you show up to the spot and you hungry, it's no problem. But at least let's have a conversation, right? Or at least be in the position to pay for the food yourself. Be like, look, I'm hungry and I don't want to put this alcohol in my stomach and I don't know what it might do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to get something to eat to kind of help to balance that out. There's nothing really wrong with that. But as a man, you can still say, look, get your food and you could get me something, but you paying for the food, I'm paying for the drinks because that's what I promised you. You understand? Now, the type of guy that I am, if that's the way she behaves, when the check comes, I'll probably still pay for everything just because she had a level of respect and contrition and compliance to my design of the experience. Right. And I'll probably be like, nah, it's OK. I got it because we vibing, we cool, this, that, and the third. And you had a certain level of respect for the rules and the parameters that I laid out. But when you got a situation where a woman is visibly upset at the fact that you let her know that, hey, this was the plan and this is what I'm sticking to, then that woman is showing you that she is not interested in you. She's not interested in your leadership. She's interested in a free meal. She's interested in an opportunity to take advantage. Notice in the beginning of the video, she said, I finally hooked up with a dude that I matched with weeks ago, and he's been texting himself. Huh? Again, this was just a skit, but look, life imitates, art imitates life. OK, these are just exaggerations of what's really going on in these streets. I know a lot of you guys watching this video, you be double, triple, quadruple texting these chicks just to try to keep things going. OK, so she literally said that, oh, I'm hooking up with a dude that's been in my DMs talking to himself. Literally talking to himself. Why didn't I block this nigga? I don't know. I know why you didn't block this nigga, this hypothetical situational nigga. The reason why you didn't block him is because you realized that him continuing to text you without response indicated to the woman that he is the type of guy that she could take advantage of, which is why the skit makes so much sense. OK, the fact that a man is continuing to text a woman who's not responding back to him. And then when she finally responds to him, she suggests, hey, let's go out for drinks. And then the guy's like, sure, let's go. This happens. I know it's a skit, but this happens in real life. There's a lot of guys out here who are simpish. There's a lot of guys out here who don't know their value. There's a lot of guys out here who don't know their masculine identity. It's a lot of guys out here who don't know Miles Cunningham. They never seen one of my videos. They don't understand their value. They don't understand the decisions that they need to make when they're dealing with these females in these streets. So they'll be texting this chick back to back to back to back without a response. And then she'll finally be like, hey, so you want to go out for drinks? And then he'd be like, yeah. He can't wait. Oh. He's jumping at the chance to take her out. So what she's doing, the fact that he kept texting and texting and texting without response, let her know this nigga is the type of nigga that I could take full advantage of. So what does she do? She takes him out to Fontaine's of Atlanta, Georgia, the Oyster Bar, her favorite place, right? Because he's responding to her agenda. He's being led by her at this point, right? Because he doesn't know his value. He's continuing to text a woman that doesn't respond to him. That's him not knowing his value. That's him putting so much investment into her while she's not investing into him at all. So she understands I can take advantage of this dumb nigga. Takes him to Fontaine's and orders 4 plates of oysters and food. Let me tell you something. These people are not. Again, this is genius level marketing, but the content of the story. Understand, these people are not that creative. OK, these motherfuckers is not that creative. They got the script and the idea from real life. I'm telling you, in Atlanta, too, it's niggas out there simping left and right. In any major city, is a lot of simp ass niggas. In any major city, there's more of each category of nigga. You understand? There's more rainbow people. There's more. I mean, because in any major city, there's a larger population. So when you divide up the categories in in subcategories, there's more people inside each subcategory. So you're gonna have more real niggas, you're gonna have more simps, you're gonna have more guys like me who know what the game is, you're gonna have more women out there that's willing to take advantage, you're gonna have more good women too, you're gonna have more, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have more whatever. The bottom line, you're gonna have more. And so in a place like this, you're going to have a lot of cats out there that are simping. You're going to have a lot of cats out there that are quadruple texting chicks that don't respond to them until they're ready to use him for attention or resources. And this is the situation that they created from that life experience. You have to understand that even though these things are skits, they are just an exaggeration of real life. And sometimes not even an exaggeration. This chick probably literally just thought up scenario based on what she's been dealing with, getting DMs from niggas that she don't even respond to. And then she's like, well, shit, I ain't got nothing to do today. Let me use this nigga for a free meal. And then when he shows up, I'm a dog him. Now, in the scenario, she created the idea of him skipping out on the tab or whatever. You understand? That's a possibility too. Because just like in my experience, when I told the chick, I'm not paying for your food. I'm not paying for your food. Because see, the thing with me is I'm a different nigga. I'm not even going to let her make the order unless she knows that I'm not paying for it. This dude, in the scenario, I mean, this hypothetical guy, he will let a woman sit there and order the food. Why? Because he continually wants to impress her. Me, on the other hand, I will end the date as soon as I recognize non-compliance, as soon as I recognize that she's not actually there to show me the best side of herself and how she shows up in my world. As soon as I realize that, the date is over. You understand? And I'm letting her know I'm not paying for your food. So if I was sitting there, I would have been like, hey, we have Fontaines, order whatever drink you want to order. And she could go ahead and order the most expensive drink or whatever, or her favorite drink, or order a shot or whatever she want to order. But as soon as she starts to talk to the waiter or waitress to talk about food, I'm letting her know, hey, that's cool. But remember, I'm only here for the drinks. You understand? I'm only here for the drinks. So whatever food you want to get, understand you will be paying for it. And if you're trying to go all out and order 4 plates of oysters and an entree, that's going to be on you, shorty. And if you want to look at me like I'm cheap and this, and you want to hate on me, or you want to walk out just like the chick did with me, or whatever you want to do, you can do it, because all I'm doing is I'm letting you know exactly who I am. I'm recognizing red flags, and I'm stopping the situation from going on any further. I heard somebody say this in a video or a short somewhere, where they said a woman's rejection is God's protection. Right? A woman's rejection is God's protection. So what does that mean? That means that a lot of times, I know guys don't like getting rejected, but you have to understand that everything has a good and a bad side. So now the bad side is that the man's ego is hurt and he feels a certain way about, quote unquote, getting rejected. But you have to understand that when a woman, quote unquote, rejects you, it's not a rejection as much as it is her letting you know that she's not the woman for you. She's just letting you know that if this relationship goes on any further, there's just going to be more situations where I take advantage of you. That's all that's happening. And the fact is, a lot of guys don't want to see that because they're too focused on their ego and the fact that the woman said no. But understand that the woman saying no is her saying no to the situation, to the experience. And if she wants to say no to the situation and experience, and she has every right to, that just means that she's not compatible with you, bro. That means that she's just there for the oysters. She's not there for you. And if it means that the date has to be over, that's beautiful, because now you don't have to waste your time and you don't have to waste your money on oysters with a woman that doesn't like you anyway. You understand? So again, yes, I understand these are skits. All y'all motherfuckers that's going to get in the comment section, yo, Miles, this is a skit. I know. That's how I started the video. We could leave that over there. Understand that these skits are just examples of what's really going on in these streets. And as men, we have to lead. We have to stay focused. And once we realize that a woman is trying to take advantage and she's not showing compliance for our parameters and instructions and the leadership that we've laid out in front of her, once we realize that, it's time to cut it. It's over. And the beautiful part is when they show their hand before you have to spend any fucking money. Like in my situation. See, I always tell you guys that if you're laser focused and you're not afraid to be honest with who you are and what you're really trying to do, it's going to be very hard for a woman to take advantage of you. So in my situation, the only thing that I lost out on was the time. But let's be clear. The time that we spent together up until the point that she tried to take advantage of me was beautiful. Like I said, we met up, nice big hugs, flirting, talking. I still got to exercise my mouthpiece. I got to exercise my dating skills. I got to do a lot of good things to enhance the man that I am within the situation. Then came the situation of her trying to take advantage of me. And I was able to exercise my discretion and discernment and cut everything off from that point. So now once I let her know that I wasn't going to pay for her appetizer, it was time for the date to be over. And so ultimately, I didn't waste my time. Do you understand? If I had allowed her to do what she wanted to do, then I would be wasting my time, because from that point on, I would not be honest with who I am. The man that I am is not going to pay for appetizers if I didn't offer you appetizers. OK, so now she gave me an opportunity to show her exactly who I was. And once I showed her exactly who I was, then she showed me exactly who she was, showing me that she wasn't the woman for me. And so the date was over. And so I didn't have to waste any extra time. OK, there's a lot of guys out there who they don't want to take the ego shot of the date being over. They want the date to continue because they're like, man, you know, maybe there's a chance that I could smash, or, you know, I just love being here and she's cute and maybe I could at least touch her or try to kiss her or feel her up or something, or just having her beautiful face in front of me, or just people seeing me with a beautiful girl in public. Hey, man, that's enough for me, bro. And I'm willing to keep it going, bro. As many drinks, as many plates of oysters as she wants, bro, as long as I can maintain my ego, bro, and keep it going, because I'm out with a bad bitch, bro. I'm out with a dime, bro. And what I'm saying is, now at that point, you're compromising your integrity. You're compromising your identity. And chances are this woman is only there for the oysters. She's not there for you. So how much of a chance is it that you're going to actually get to smash? You're not going to get to smash, because this woman is going to eat the oysters, give you a peck on the cheek, if that. And then she's going to call the guy that she's really attracted to and go get her back blown out by that guy. Go get the cheeks clapped by that guy. You get what I'm saying? So the thing is, guys, you got to stay focused. Again, I already understand this is a skit and it's genius level marketing, but it's not that far from the truth. You know what I'm saying? These people are not that creative. They are literally just using scenarios in their own life to create a viral video so everybody could go to Fontaine's Oyster Bar in Atlanta, Georgia. All right. So it's your boy, Miles Cunningham. Hope you got something from this video. Hope you're having a great day. Be good to yourself. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.